Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey! We need to head to Natland next. Neverland called it a nation of dragons, but that description does... Exactly! Huh. Could it be...
Yes, yes! That look of surprise and excitement is perfect! Hold it right there.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute! What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, this... Oh, I have a feel...
Oh, so you knew we were...
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter the distance.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by and tell...
Well, in light of your impending departure...
Ooh, great idea! We even have a professional photographer with that.
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natland issue, Paimon. Natland has human inhabitants and its own unique... It's just that, because of their local customs, the native... They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and...
Many members of the speed...
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that...
Still, I hope you can...
All right, I'm Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Squall Fury!
Wow! So this is Natland! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Good idea! Finding people means we can learn, and once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea. Well, come on! Let's keep following the
prizes. Too slow. My demon expelling mantra is Squall Fury.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
Behold!
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team.
But if you...
We really are. We're just ordinary.
We barely had a pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is.
Well, I just wish I was... But never mind.
Well, if.
Yeah.
Of course. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned.
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around.
Yep, we just got to Natland.
Oh, welcome, welcome. I'm Kachina, Utha PT Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natland, although it's kind of complicated to explain. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the night. Basically, the winners become heroes.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage's phase 1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning...
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means...
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have... The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, so... Their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to... At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paima... Yep, time for the next phase...
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just... how should I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably...
Oh, Paima the...
It's alright.
Really?
We're all usually... They don't make eye contact. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. He can give him a...
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skill.
That's right. We always...
A true admit. You guys are really special. You know you're planning on staying in Natland for a little...
Learn from...
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even... I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natland in the meantime.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right.
Don't worry about I lose a... But if I manage to learn a thing or... Thank you! Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance. They have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion. And... He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Saurian? So in Natland, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course. Natland is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The Children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up. See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important... No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new... This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe believe the Wyab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon help. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams. The Wyab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable. You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, his familiar—
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's...
Wait, is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Apologies for not—
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him.
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just—
Let me think. I told them about the Wyab, so now's the perfect—
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the— Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like
The Wyab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wyab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably—
Then you're saying this stone doesn't—
None at all. And that is precisely—
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wyab's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities—
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. Yep, and outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course! She's the most important figure in the entire event!
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety.
Alright, we're off! See you later, Chief! I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destiny... Luckily, that's not the case. Or... well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
But he's not... He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete.
Yeah.
It's not their fault, really. We all grow up not out of a anyway. It'll also be a great opportunity. All right, time to leave our settlement. Let's head.
Squall Fury! Too slow.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the statue of the Seven?
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Kachina how impressed. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about now.
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really... That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me?
Take it away, Traveler.
Wow! Different elemental powers, wielded by a single person! Let me give it a try! Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right! You really are something special!
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first...
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a...
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Let's
All
hope
right,
you put up a
let's
good
finish
fight.
this fast. Shoot.
Let's round them up.
Round 'em up.
Behold.
Unsightly insects. Unnecessary. Drop your weapons! Final warning!
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got.
Whoa, you're pregnant!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me, as they only come in hand. Huh? Is everything okay, traveler? Seems like you've got something on your.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Actually, you know what? It could be because.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings.
And that's not...
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before taking on the.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? You find it hard to believe...
So, that's not.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works.
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who. I do know this, though. The statue of the Seven Maids. Oh, I should also mention.
So the contest is all about...
That's right. Our current Archon achieved an over. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the but it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole... If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a...
Yeah, you're right. It's not like...
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good. Sorry to disappoint, but. too? How? That was...
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine, we're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. Well, aren't we looking lively today?
Oh, so it was just a friendly saurian.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Paimon's not so sure about... Oh, good point. You can... Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, with the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred... You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot.
That's true, especially
Quit following me. fury. The wind rises. Quit following me. Too slow.
Wait, I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine! What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or...
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Moalani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was.
Hello! Paimon's Paimon!
A traveler, you say? You came.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
Oh,
So you're saying you've been ditched? That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to...
yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition...
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes. And those warriors fight to repel the Abyss and defend. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is... yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really...
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. I bet our new friends here will agree that two...
Oh, you mean us? You're right! 2 is definitely better than 1!
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that, still, teams really...
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former team.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear... just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm...
Quit following me.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we...
Oh, yeah. There were flags, weren't there?
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan.
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and you can find some really tasty fish. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Mualani, you're back! We were just talking about you.
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor, and they recognize that. Anyway, thanks for waiting, you guys. Let's go register.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These 2 travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are eligible to participate.
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. He's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure the audience would be interested in seeing what he can do.
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
That was the initial purpose, actually. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred flame.
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire. Well, you can still enjoy the event from the stands. I'll try to get you some...
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being Still, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who bear an ancient name.
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the abyss. It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the abyss and—
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is— That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of inspiration. Danger is always present, but together, we can move forward, united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging into battle lies the support of all of Natlan as well as our Archon. Not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natlan?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing a mental connection with the Wyab. We call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind, life and death.
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to regret it.
If you're done arguing, your registration is now complete. It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to register your team members according to their name cards, and In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for tonight are free.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, all food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are on the house. Kirk family and friends included, which means you both get in on it. Come on, let's go have some fun! Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes are all local. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for. Speaking of trouble, I've locked Dahao away for now, so you don't have to worry about him being.
Wait, isn't that a little harsh? Nah, Kanich and Nahao are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along with their Saurian companion. What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina? You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I'll be with you every step of the way.
I know. Everything's fine, really. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to get strong. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid the Night Warden Wars.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own heart. So stop beating yourself. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Wyub. Trust me, Kachina. The Wyub see something special in you.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take a few punch. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or...
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... What if I don't even make it through the teams?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on your feet. I know you've never tasted victory.
Alani, I trust you. I definitely do. I still don't know why the Wyub chose me to but I can't be the only bear who's a...
Not to mention the fact that your ancient name has survived until now, otherwise it would be lost to us by now.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
No. It should be the other way around. I was clear, but still. Thanks. I'll win this time for Oh, right. I should eat something. My mom said I need to keep up my strength for tomorrow.
Nice to see your game face.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only see how she...
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hardworking...
Take it easy.
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practically a bottomless pit. It's got...
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented, and I have a feeling this is the one. This could be the win that finally gives her that confidence.
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was just bored.
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's all. Oh, no way. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult, so...
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are, too. Of course! Just think about it, Traveler!
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm totally fine. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head out to get some exercise. Wanna be nice and...
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need is for someone to oversleep. We've got an early date.
If only we had a friend who never oversleeps.
All right, fine. Make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow.
I just finished training with Mualani. What's up?
Well, you worked so hard to introduce us to Natlan, we wanted to return the favor.
Wow, you guys are exactly like Kachina described. No wonder she's already your biggest fan. Guess I should make myself scarce, though. Kachina was the one who helped you out all day, so I don't...
Huh? What do you mean? Observation?
Yeah, the person who hits the hardest isn't always the one...
Oh, I think I get it. You're saying, fight smarter, not harder.
Atta girl, Kachina! Exploit your opponent's weaknesses?
You're right. I just need to focus. Mind sticking around a little longer, Mualani?
Sure.
Thanks for taking the time to teach me, you two.
Just give it your best shot.
Too slow.
Morning, Traveler. Morning, Paimon.
Looks like everyone's here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you.
How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me a headache.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's on time, and do I get a...
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless. Every last one of you. All right, moving on. How did you sleep last night, Kachin?
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was great.
That's good to hear. Maybe you handle stress better than you know.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat something?
A little. Didn't want to overdo it.
Oh no! We were so busy focusing on the tournament, we forgot to...
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin. All contestants proceed...
Well, I'd say more, but that's our cue. The opening ceremony is what kicks everything off. You should be able to see Kachina and me from the stands.
Don't you worry! Paimon's gonna cheer so...
Thanks, you two. I'll be sure to keep an ear...
Well, we should get going.
Okay, bye-bye!
Attention, everyone! The tournament's about to begin. All spectators, please take your seats.
Oh, that's our cue! Wow! We've definitely never witnessed a competition of...
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, you won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize, the right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage, before advancing into individual competition. Each team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and bring a sufficient amount back to the stadium. Defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena, blazing fire in hand. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one matches not only affects the contestants' individual scores, but also determines their next opponent. After many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings will get the chance to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers the opening address.
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
So that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does she seem kind of intimidating? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that? Yeah, but it would be kind of rude to bother her during the pilgrimage, don't you? We should wait for a better time.
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the
Chaska! Chaska! Yeah! Cool job! Do it!
Kick their butts, Itzna!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Contestants, prepare yourselves to take flight! Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium. Good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. This seems pretty... Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about avoiding other teams.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team map...
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all.
Oh, a fire tower! And an unoccupied one from the looks of it. Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company!
Kachina! Looks like we've got ourselves an easy start! Perfect timing. We've got to fight to generate contending fire in the first place. So let's go! Winner takes all, loser gets lost.
Let's rock!
Right here!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Let's finish this time.
We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan, really leaving her competitors in the dust. newcomer who has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
Part of the tournament. You can't handle a few monsters. How are you supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves. Huh. Skills aren't half bad. But I think I've got a good grasp of what you can do. Sorry, but not everyone can make it until the end. Your run ends here!
Carving waves! Nicely done, Katina!
We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead. Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win.
I knew someone would show up. Hand over the sacred fire and no one gets hurt. Tide rises.
This was new.
Would you look at this? 2 favorites for the win. Itzna and Untunga have run into each other. Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
Stick around!
This mountain's huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there? It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
We made it! Great work, Kachina.
Glad I could help.
An empty fire tower. We're too late.
Darn it! So close!
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Yan-san and the Collective of Plenty certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me!
Stick around!
Let's ride!
Every minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Hold it right there. That fire is mine.
In your dreams, I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
They're going at it.
I'd like to see you try. Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way. Let's go.
Rises!
was new.
Woohoo!
Let's finish this next time.
We've collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good. Come on, let's head back to the stadium.
Time's almost up. Contestants who have yet to collect enough sacred fire will need to really push if they want to advance.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait, there's a spirit way over there. We can ride back. We really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Milani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior. Oh, those were some steep curves. You're not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spiritway surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear.
If your team has gathered enough fire, please proceed.
Congratulations, Milani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've successfully...
Amazing. Congratulations.
Keep it up, Milani!
Kachina! Milani!
Kachina!
Woo! Kachina!
You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a close. We'll draw names to determine the individual matchups in a moment. After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both the best.
You two are assigned to different...
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time. I've got to do better. Just calm down, Kachina. You're in good form. You can do this.
Hold it right there. This is the contestants' lounge.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related to any of the remaining candidates.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like cowards. If you could just go contact the referee, we'll wait right here for you to...
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified.
Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance to the next stage.
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. A loss is a loss, and that's you! Don't just stand there! Get security over here now!
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened to catch us off guard. It was all...
Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon!
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden...
You're not bullying Kachina and Arwa. Thanks, you guys. I don't know your names. But if you really want to face me, I'll allow it. It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. You think you can cry if this behavior persists?
Whatever. Let's go.
Are you all right? You're not hurt? No, thanks to you. Right. That sounds more like it.
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of sore losers coming to stir up trouble with the contestants.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure. I hope you don't let them get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick. All right, I'm coming.
Have faith in yourself, Kachina.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're standing here, it means... So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. The team stage ended before I had my fill of battle. Well, anything...
I won't lose to you. Not when so many people are I really want to earn a spot in the Night Warden Ward.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin!
Japan!
Come on, you can do better! That's more like it. Again! I actually lost. Knew I had an eye for the good ones. Guess that means I was right about you all along.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now, time...
That's one down!
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through.
And you are...
You don't recognize me? Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since it's... Either way, once we face off, you won't forget my name anytime soon. Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm... Room for improvement. Take your chance. Room for improvement. Take your chance.
Got to turn this around and fast. Wait, maybe I can try climbing that stone pillar. I should be able to catch her that way.
You know a trick or two.
Strong. I can't rush this. Just like the Traveler said, I need to observe my opponent and look for an opportunity.
Come on, Kachina, you can do it!
It's not just about who hits the hardest.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like...
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short...
Thanks for cheering me on, you two.
You were great out there! You faced a lot of impressive competitors, but they never...
I don't think I did too shabby either. I've never gotten this many points before.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Mualani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. Based on your score, it looks like you'll make it to the Night Warden Wars if you win your next match. But, your final opponent... It's me.
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so only the winner gets to move forward. But I wanted to fight alongside you.
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched against each other. But we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't going to go easy on us. Only Natlan's strongest deserve to stand against them. So, I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. And I hope you do the same. To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
I'll do my best!
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose...
You mean one of us is I'll be happy no matter who wins. Traveler, Paimon?
I've been training so long for it. Thanks for believing in me.
arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a longtime contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Mualani, this one's mine!
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Kachina! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been decided. Put your hands together for our victors as we welcome them to the stage. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty. With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kayulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Kachina!
I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlan shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth as you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the abyss.
Sure. What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But glory always comes with a risk. She's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after all. We just need to hold... Come to think of it, you've never... The people of the spring...
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventures that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so...
Hey, first come, first served. You snooze, you lose, Kinich.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon, feel free to stop by if you ever...
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
All right, let's pack up and head out.
It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Quit following me. Behold!
rises. Swan Fury.
Got something you want to say? All right,
Well,
do it!
well. Here comes another one. This was new.
You even want this?
Swan Fury. Quit following me.
Aerial assault! Gotcha!
Stop right there!
Behold! Wedge it, vermin! The wind rises.
Unnecessary.
How about
Let's
this?
hope you put up a good
Take a
fight.
seat. Stand with me! Justice will prevail!
Swan Fury.
You even want this? following me?
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochiku Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please. Were you taking these two?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him, they only just arrived in—
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea.
Yeah, I was Anyway, it's all in the pack. Oh, wait.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule?
Oh, there's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable.
Famous last words. The hot
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try any—
Relax.
Much better. How else— Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the—
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's back before I inherit. She referred to—
If Paimon lived here, she would—
It's just— the doctors managed to save her. Abyssal power still exists within her body.
Oh, no wonder.
That's normal. She's worked tirelessly over the years. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. The wind rises. Huh. Swan Fury. Behold! Quit following me. Upon the gale. Upon the gale.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mualani! You're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the Chief Amina thinks it's a—
Of course! How could you even think of pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment, so we need to stay vigilant.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the changing room.
Relax. there's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Squall and Fury!
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course, and I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank you! These are great!
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water. To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work. Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys all right?
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, I certainly don't trust. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot spring. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel...
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot
Mualani!
We're here to help!
But you're important guests. We can't put you...
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig under it. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh! They're moldy as all get out! Ugh. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give you.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things here while you...
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it.
Too slow. Too slow.
Hey there, Yellowfast. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Moalani...
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone...
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you...
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but...
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on...
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left...
All right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I pack all this up for you.
Wow, that was amazing!
All in a day's work.
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets. I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just...
Let me see... Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what... So, send her my regards, would you? And...
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too?
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the cave entrance.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something up. So, what do you think?
It looks amazing!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so... Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work.
I see. This could... Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too.
Swarm Fury. Quit following me.
All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep, good night! Paimon's exhausted. Anyway, we need to be well rested.
Why now?
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Moalani? What's going on?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive. Come with me. I'll take you some...
Moalani, a little help over here. We can't hold them back much...
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect! I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there! We're here to help!
Let's ride!
Tide rises!
Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Our bond is strong.
Behold!
Know your place.
Final warning. You asked for it.
Spawn Fury.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Looks like we're still in for a long... Let's go ask Amina.
Let's ride.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon.
An abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows... The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise...
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest...
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! We can't just sit back. On behalf of the people of the Springs.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
Let's ride.
should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so... Looks like we're in the clear.
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be hard on your tribe.
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Stop right there!
Let's ride! Carving waves!
Squall Fury!
Tide rises! Yeah!
Ataya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if all the...
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power...
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mulani and Ataya, what's going on? We were told the second pylon was over here.
Ataya took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor!
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way. I can tell how much work you put into.
Wait, no! This was meant to be a surprise.
For me, right?
Ataya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them based on the temperature of the water?
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay? You just have to hold on.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel.
What? The crystal has been purified?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Ataya! Ataya! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, being cleansed away.
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness.
You scared us all half to death just...
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery, and most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? Oh, but seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Hello? Traveler! Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open.
The wind rises. Behold!
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature, none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back.
All right.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels... Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave, and because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left. Oh. Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about... I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a look. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head...
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you...
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a... Life is a journey in which there's no turning back.